The beauty in Black Swan and what makes it so relevant to this day is its relevancy, especially to perfectionists. It has been analyzed many times, but what is not talked about enough is the ambition side of Nina, despite the fact that her ambition and her need to be perfect was the core of the movie. So, in this video, I'll focus on her obsession with making it, because you'll see at the end that it is still a very tragically accurate movie, especially with our new hustle culture. Before starting this video, I want to ask you to subscribe and like this video if you end up liking it. Nina is a ballerina in New York. Everything about how she's presented says that she's fragile and innocent. For example, her bedroom is entirely pink, she wears white for most of the movie. She is the white swan, the perfect and pure swan. And what she wants is to be the swan queen, to be what her mother never managed to become. She's not afraid of working harder than everybody else, but here's the twist. Nina is enmeshed with her mom. Enmeshment is when a family member is blurring the child's boundaries and emotional needs. For this case, it's the mom. Nina needs to keep her mom happy by being a good ballerina, a good daughter. That's not healthy at all. So that's also what's coming up with the vision of her dark side. The lifelong abuse her mother put her through, which is a side of ambition that is not talked about enough for me. A lot of the times, the need to make it so badly is related to a need to be approved or to be loved. But I will come back to that. To be the swan queen, she also needs to be able to dance the black swan. And the black swan is the one thing Nina cannot do. Letting go. Letting go of the need to be perfect and just being. The one thing her ambition always told her to never do. The director, who is clearly making advances on her, by the way, she refuses obviously, makes her believe her spot will go to somebody else, someone who is more capable of letting go. Except no, she does get chosen. And that's where the cracks start to appear. She starts seeing, as I talked about before, a version of her who is not perfect, a dark, almost aggressive version, and that version has already been in her. She has been hurting herself as a protest to her mom's control and as a way for her subconscious to talk, to say that she's not okay. And on the night of the premiere, she almost misses everything, but Nina makes it just in time. She dances, she is at the absolute peak of the war between her and herself. And she is perfect. Both sides of her consumed each other. She thought she killed her dark side, but actually, the shard mirror, she put it in herself. And that's where it's really sad. She had the option to stop. She had the time to go to the hospital. Someone whose ambition was still theirs, someone who existed outside of their dream, would have stopped. So here's the question the movie is actually asking you. And that's gonna be maybe surprising to hear, but I don't even have the answer to that question. But first I need to explain this. You probably do know the ceiling of the Chapel 16. Michelangelo will always be in history for it, because of the place it's at, because of the size, etc, etc. My point is, he in fact is still talked about. Like right now in this video, or there's still 6 or 7 million people who goes to visit every year. But that painting was a 4-year-long process. And also, what if I told you that he did not even want to make it in the first place? He has been asked to paint it by the Pope, so he couldn't say no, but also that will lead him to be in history forever. So do you personally think it was worth it? He spent 4 years painting horizontally with painting dripping on his face just for people to still be talking about him. Now the answer depends on your version of success. There is no right and wrong. One last point I want to touch on is the current environment we're experiencing. If you're watching this video, you probably are on social media, and I'm not sure if it's related to the current economy getting worse or something, but there is a rise of this working and hustling mentality. It shows people who lives to work as an example of determination and success. That's why I feel like Black Swan is so relevant today. Nina gave literally her whole life for the perfect show. Yes, not related to money directly, but it's related to the same craving, feeling accomplished, feeling socially validated. So of course this video is not about not working hard or not giving yourself 100% to your craft. I just wanted to point that out to you. I'm genuinely curious to know in the comments, and that's a question I've been pondering since the last year with this YouTube channel, because to be honest, I do want to get successful at it, but I'm not just sure what success means to me yet. Do I want to make YouTube videos for views because there is a certain type of videos that makes views, or do I just want to go in the other direction and just want to make videos that are just what I want to do and not what works? That's really the dilemma I was in all through a year now, but I'm starting to be kind of in the middle of it, where I think with time I do enjoy it more deeply to make videos, and so caring about the thumbnail and the intro and optimizing, you know, all the stuff so it's not boring doesn't change the process too much, or doesn't change the interest in it too much. And that's also a point of Black Swan. That's maybe a lesson that Nina should have learned. You don't need to give yourself to an art to a point that it consumes you. But again, there is just not right and wrong in this scenario. For Nina, it was worth it, so for her story, it is. Before ending this video, I do just want to say thank you for the people who have been following me, because as I said, my videos has not been the most calculated and the most, you know, optimized for a little bit, and I still see people who interact with it, and I'm genuinely so grateful, so thank you. And anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you.